Hi everyone. In this video I want to share some of the features of the Quadrature oscillators on the Z-5 console. One of the improvements over the P4 is that the Z-5 has the addition of a third Quadrature oscillator for generating abstracts. These are the three main oscillators to generate all the patterns and whatnot, and don't include any of the rotation or anything else. So it's somewhat self-explanatory. Rate, you're adjusting the frequency of the sine cosine wave. Here you're adjusting the gain. When we get up here, you can change it from a sine wave to a square wave for each channel. The difference between sine and norm: if it's norm, you're sending a regular sine wave to x and a cosine to y, and if I wanted to change that, I can change that here and send sine to y and cosine to x, which has some benefits that you'll see. This switch, going back to this one, sine and norm. Norm is again sine and cosine, whereas if I change it just to sine, it gets rid of the cosine. So it kind of decouples it if you run with another oscillator, so you can have one sine wave going at one frequency and another sine wave going at a different frequency. Moving further up here, FM gain, what we're doing here is we're sending the signal from either LFO1 or LFO2, which is adjusted here. We're sending this directly into the Quadrature oscillator, so it can cause the image to jump around as the LFO is causing it to change frequency. It does some pretty cool effects that I can show later, but just for this we're just going to deal with what we have here at the top. So let me go over here to the dot on the wall. If I bring gain up, here we have our circle with sine and cosine on just channel 1 here, and this can be, the rate can be brought all the way down to DC and pretty stable, and up to a couple hundred hertz, and that is a multi-term potentiometer. Now changing it to square wave, and again can bring it down to DC and adjust the gain on it. If I change it from a sine cosine quadrature and change it just to sine, now we just have one axis. Now if I change the x to y, y to x, I'm sending the signal from the x to the y and nothing to the x, unless I change the switch from sine back to normal, and then we get the full square wave. Change that back to a sine wave. Okay, now if I add a second oscillator to this, obviously now we get the typical abstract patterns, and I'll just adjust the frequency till we get something that's somewhat stable, and adjust the gain of either one to get something different. And here if I change x to y, y to x, kind of turns the abstract inside out. Of course, if I do the same with the other one, we're back to the same abstract. So if I only have one of them changed, you get that. Now if I get rid of the cosine for one of the channels, now we get that. And again, I can manipulate which axis I want that to go on. And if I get rid of the cosine for the other channel and flip x to y, y to x up, now we get this style of an abstract. And I've got now a third oscillator that I can add, and it's sending the sine cosine. So I've got two oscillators just sending sine, and the third oscillator sending sine and cosine. So you can create some pretty complex abstracts with this console, with the ability to turn on and off individual functions of individual channels. And if I turn those back to normal, we'll see what we get here. Change that. So anyway, hope you enjoy. More videos coming soon. Thanks.